Hi guys, I'm Shivani Trehan and welcome to my channel Social Cravings. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a Handi Biryani. Now we have used an earthen pot, a handi, but you can use any other utensil as well. Now this biryani recipe is different from the one that I've shared previously, but it is equally tasty. Since I'm mostly off dairy, we will be using coconut milk in this recipe in place of curd, and trust me, it tastes exactly the same, if not yummier. But of course you can definitely go for curd, which is like part of the original recipe. So basically this recipe belongs to the cook in my house because she's the one who makes the biryani like this, and it tastes really good. And this is currently the biryani we have every Sunday in my home. She also makes a salan with the biryani, which is basically a gravy to go along with the biryani. Now that is something optional, but it just tastes like wow, like so good. And that is a recipe that I will share with you next week. Now for the coconut milk, I have a separate video in which I have shown how to make the coconut milk at home, and I have also shared the amazing health benefits of coconut milk in that video, so do watch it. But in case you don't have time on you and you don't want to get into something like that, you can definitely go for store-bought coconut milk as well. You will find the recipe in the description box below. Anyway, let's not waste any time. As it is, it takes time to make these dishes, so let's just get into the recipe now. So first we're going to be marinating the chicken, and these are all the ingredients that you would be needing. I have half kg of chicken here. You would need some lemon juice. We have some fried onions which have been done from before, some cut tomatoes, some cut green chilies, some dhania, which is coriander, some pudina, which is mint, and then we have the garlic and ginger paste, and we have coconut milk. Now in case you're consuming dairy, then you can just use curd in place of coconut milk. And this is the masala, biryani masala, that we will be using. This is our preferred brand, but you can use any other brand as well. In short, you just have to add the chicken to a bowl and add all these ingredients to that bowl. You can squeeze the juice of 2 lemons, that should be enough. This is the amount that has been left out, the rest everything else has been added. Just adding the coconut milk, and then we are going to massage all these ingredients with the chicken. To this, we are also going to add some dry spices, which is basically the chili. We are going to add some turmeric powder, some dhania powder, which is coriander powder, some salt, and lastly, the biryani masala that I just showed you. We are going to add 3 spoons of that. And then again, massage the chicken with these ingredients. Now, the longer you keep the chicken aside for marination, the better. But otherwise, do at least keep 10 to 15 minutes for marination. Now we are going to prep the rice. For that, we will need some Indian spices like bay leaf, which is tej patta, some star anise, cinnamon, which is dalchini, some cut lemon, long, and then we have both kind of cardamoms, the moti ilaichi and the choti ilaichi, and some ghee. Now to cook the rice, we're going to take some water. We have pre-soaked 2 cups of rice, and we are just going to add that. To this, we're going to add all the spices that I just showed and some salt. And 1 spoon of ghee to this. Then lastly, add the cut lemons and cover it with a lid. After 5 to 10 minutes, just check on your rice. Stir it and cover it with the lid back and let it cook for another 10 minutes. In about 20 minutes, your rice should be done. Please keep in mind that you want the rice to be slightly underdone because they will be getting cooked again. Now sieve the rice and take out all the water from it. You want them nicely separated. We also add potatoes in our recipe, so I will show you what to do with them, but this step is completely optional. So first we're going to peel the potatoes, then cut them into big pieces. Now basically we have to fry the potatoes. So add some oil in a frying pan and let the oil heat before you add the potatoes in. add a little bit of salt to this. Fry the potatoes for a couple of minutes. This is what they look like. They need to be slightly red. And that's it, they are done. Just put them aside for now. Now we are going to cook the chicken. For that we are going to take 2 spoons of ghee in a pan. Add all the chicken to this, cover it with a lid and let the chicken cook for a couple of minutes. After a few minutes, open the lid and stir the chicken. Just keep an eye on it till it gets cooked. The chicken is cooked now and it looks nice and brown and it's very soft. You can actually just have this chicken by itself with rice. We are going to take this earthen pot and add some ghee to this. So now we are going to layer the biryani, and what this means is that first we will add the rice and then we will add a layer of chicken on top. Then we will add a layer of rice again and then another layer of chicken on top. Now after adding the chicken, we are just going to add some coriander and don't forget the potatoes. In the last layer, we are just going to add the remaining of the rice, the masala of the chicken, some coriander, the mint, some of the fried onions and the coconut milk. And lastly, some more ghee. So if you observe, we add a little bit of ghee on all the corners of the earthen pot so that the chicken doesn't stick to it. So we are covering this with some foil and then covering it with a lid and adding a lot of weight to the lid so that this is well covered, secure, and the biryani gets cooked in its own juices. And we have also put it on low flame so that it cooks really well. So it's been cooking for about 25 minutes. We've just shut the gas and we will let it rest for another 5 minutes. And voila, it's ready. Doesn't that look so delicious, guys? If you do end up trying this recipe, please do share. I would love to hear back from you. And better yet, share a picture. And that's it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe, and wait for me to share some more videos with all of you. Until then, lots of love.